the artery then divides into smaller arteries, which we call the arterioles. Okay, then what happens? Now these arterioles further subdivide into more smaller vessels like this. Okay, and then these smaller vessels passes all the cells. It goes through the cells like this. Okay, these vessels then goes through the cells, then goes not actually through, goes across the cells or surrounding the cells, and these very smaller blood vessels and then these very smaller blood vessels, we call them capillary. Capillary, capillary. The smaller blood vessels that passes from the side of the cells, we call them capillary. Okay, all right. And if this is the artery, just writing art. So artery first subdivides into what we call arteriole. This is artery. So this is arterial, and then we get the capillary. Now what happens is that the artery contains the artery contains the oxygenated blood. So uh, these arteries are now the capillaries are now delivering oxygenated blood to the cells. Okay, so they are now delivering oxygenated blood to the cells, and then what's happening is that they are collecting the carbon dioxide from the cells and other waste materials from the cells. All right, so then what's going on is that since the blood is giving oxygen to the cells and collecting carbon dioxide from the cells, so that means sorry so that means I will make it blue colored, isn't it? Blue colored means they are now filled with carbon dioxide and they have given all the oxygen. Okay, then what happens is that these capillaries then join up to form smaller vessels called venules. Okay, here it sorry so here it was arterial. So these are the arterioles, and here they are the venules. Okay, then the venules join together to form what we call is the large vein. Okay, so what is the sequence? The sequence is first the artery, then the arteriole, then the capillary, then what is that the the venule, and then what we have, it is the vein. Okay, so artery takes the blood into the organ and then divides into arterioles. Then the arterioles further subdivides into capillaries, and the reason for this is that the blood has to be taken so near to the cells, but the cells are really very small. So if you want to take the blood close to the cells, you have to make the blood vessels extremely small or extremely minute or fine, so that blood vessel can enter or pierce to the cells, isn't it? So that's why the arterioles are further subdivided into very smaller capillaries, that can get really very close to the cells. Okay, so there's what we have: the artery, the arteriole, the capillary, the venule, and the vein. Okay, now let's get